Hey Libras, welcome to Urban Tarot. My name is Jo and I'm so happy and thrilled to have you checking out this video this morning. I think this is video number 4, so that's really exciting for me and I'm so happy that you could join me here today. Well, before we start off with a card reading, I was up quite early this morning and I spent a lot of time meditating and talking to Spirit about what I wanted to talk to you guys about this morning. So before we get into the card reading, 2 things that we're going to be talking about. One is self-worth, self-love, and the other topic we're going to be talking about is soul wounds. So for those of you who are not familiar with self-love, I think that's going to be very, very interesting for you to hear. So first of all, with self-love, it's not an easy thing to do. So it's actually quite a difficult thing to do, to love yourself. I mean, it can be easy to love somebody else, but it's actually quite difficult to love yourself. So as I was meditating and talking to Spirit early this morning, I asked Spirit to give me some downloads and some messages for all of you guys, and not only for you guys, but also for myself and what we really need to concentrate. So the first message that I got, which was very appropriate, of course, is love. So there it is right there, bang on the money. The first one there is love. And actually, I got these messages before I even had any inkling of talking about these topics. This is after I received these messages, this is what I thought about doing for today's reading. So the first message I got was love. So that was message number 1. Message number 2 I got was trust yourself, which is something that we all need to do. We all need to trust ourselves a lot more and be guided by our intuition and to have faith in ourselves, because I think that's something that we definitely don't have enough of. The next message I got was fear nothing, and I think that's a very important one. Fear nothing, because fear is something that really does hold us back in life and it stops us from doing so many things. But before I get on with any more, let's talk about self-love. So loving yourself is very important. As people, as parents, as a partner, we tend to give a lot of ourselves to other people. It doesn't really matter what area of life you're from or what you're in. I mean, quite often we even give more love to our pets than we do ourselves. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't give love to your pets, of course, that's very, very important, and I love animals. I have a cat myself and she's very, very important to me, and I make sure that she gets lots and lots of love. But it's important to do things for ourselves and to love ourselves, whether that's saying kind things to ourselves, whether that's looking into the mirror and thanking Spirit for this wonderful avatar that we have to have this human existence in. Thanks Spirit for your lovely hair. Thanks Spirit for your beautiful smile. Thanks Spirit for your legs that carry you around all day. Be kind and be gentle to yourself. Love yourself. Tell yourself that you are great, that you are amazing, that you are a wonderful human being, and that you are important and that you are deserving. And that's one of the things that I want to get across today, and that is no matter who you are, no matter your background, where you come from, I don't care whether you're a single parent, whether you're married, whether you're straight, whether you're gay, no matter who you are, I don't care. You're a human being, so your life matters, your life is important. And, you know, you're special. Every single person alive on this planet is special. They matter and they are important. And I know we go through periods of our life where we feel unwanted, we feel rejected, we don't feel loved and we don't feel wanted. But I want you to know that you are wanted, you are accepted, that your life does matter and that you are important. You really, really and truly are. And even though I don't personally know you and I've never met you, I care about you and I think you're important. So for all of those Libras out there who are feeling, not particularly great at the moment, Mickey just does not want to sit there for whatever reason. He is determined to keep falling down. So for those of you who are not feeling that great about yourself and you often feel rejected by society or even rejected by your own family members, or even your friend group, I want you to know that you're very welcome in this space and that I care about you and that your life matters and that you are very important. You are an important human being and your life matters. So I really wanted to get that out to you today, and to love yourself, be kind to yourself, be gentle to yourself. The world is hard. It's a hard place and it's full of so much negativity, and a lot of that does rub off on you, just venturing outside your front door and stepping out there, whether it's in a supermarket or, road rage from other people when you're traveling about in your car. It's everywhere. It's everywhere you go. So take time to walk out in nature, go to a park, walk your dog, or even just sitting out in your back garden and enjoying the sunshine, or, take your shoes off, put your toes in the grass, feel the grass beneath your feet, in between your toes, and just soak up nature. Be thankful that you're alive. Thank Spirit that you're alive, that you've been given this opportunity to have this human existence. And most of all, tell yourself every day that you matter, that you're important, and that you're wonderful, because you truly are. So that's your challenge for this week, self-love. Now, the other thing we're going to talk about is soul wounds. I feel that this is a very important thing to discuss, and this was also a message that kept coming to me on and off during the week. Now, for those of you who don't know what a soul wound is, a soul wound is their hurts, basically. They're wounds that are created from the moment you are born, from the moment you are able to understand and comprehend hurtful feelings. So whether that's hurtful words that a parent has said, or a teacher has said, or friends in a friend group has said, it doesn't matter. Or maybe it could just be a stranger that you pass down the street who for some reason wasn't particularly nice to you. They're all wounds, and it doesn't matter how big or how small they are. A wound is a wound. And when we go through life and we keep getting these wounds, what happens is they build and they fester, and they don't heal unless you address them. And those people that come from particularly traumatic backgrounds, I have to be very careful what I say. I suppose children that are born into environments where they're not the most nurturing and loving, they can pick up not only a lot of physical wounds, if you know what I mean, but also emotional wounds, soul wounds that are caused, let's just say, from things being said that are hurtful. And if these wounds are not addressed, you carry them the whole of your life. You carry them, and these wounds shape you and mold you into the person that you become once you reach adulthood. And they can affect you in everyday life. They cause insecurities. They cause fear, anxiety, depression. You doubt yourself. There might be something that you really, really want to do, that you desire to do, but you're too frightened or too scared to even try, because you feel that, you're a failure and you're going to fail. So what's the point? And these things can often be caused by teachers. They can be caused by other students. I know failure is something that I've struggled with my whole life. I had a particularly terrible time at school. I did not enjoy school. I know lots of children do, but I didn't. I'm also dyslexic, so I had a lot of challenges and a lot of struggles that I had to overcome. So I used to get so frightened of failing, I wouldn't even try new things, because I just think, what's the point? I'm just going to get it wrong. I'm just going to fail at it. I'm not going to be any good at it, so there's no point even trying. I'll just stay where it's nice and safe, not try new things, and that way I don't get hurt again. And this is what happens. You develop these wounds. And as I said, if you don't get these shadows out and you that are sort of lying there buried underneath, you carry these things your entire life, and they affect you in so many ways. So when I'm talking to you, I'm not only talking to you, I'm also talking to myself. This is a challenge for myself also. So while I was meditating this morning and talking to Spirit, another message that I got was, I am always with you. And that is so true. You might think you're alone. You might think that nobody cares, nobody loves you, but Spirit does. Spirit is with you every step of the way. Spirit is there through the good times. Spirit is there through the bad times, particularly the bad times. And when you think there's no one there to catch you when you fall, Spirit, your angels and your guides are always there. You can't see them, but they are there, and they're there to prop you up when you need someone to hold you steady. They're always there for you. So remember that. You're not alone. You do have someone with you all the time who loves you and cares for you. So I am always with you is another one. The other one that I got was, you will be made whole, which I think is very, very important. So those of you who have a lot of wounds and a lot of hurts from different things that have happened to you in your life, trust in Spirit, trust in your angels, trust in your guides, and know that you will be made whole. If you start addressing these wounds, you can heal. These wounds can be stitched and healed and mended, and your heart can be made whole again. So I think that's a very important one. The other message I got is, listen to the voice within, which is your intuition, of course. Everyone has intuition. With some people it is stronger than others, but everyone is born with intuition. And the way I explain intuition, it's that nagging voice within. So whether it's to do something that is positive, or to do or not to do something, it could be, you must do this, and this, and it doesn't go away until you do it. Or it might be that little voice that says, no, don't do it. Don't do it. It's like alarm bells ringing off, and it's something that doesn't go away, that you feel deep within. That is your intuition, or as they would say, your gut instinct. So I think that's a very, very important one. Listen to the voice within, which is your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition, because it is there for a reason. It is there to guide you and to protect you. So that's very, very important. The other message I got is, you are loved and you are wanted. And you most certainly are. You are loved. You are loved by Spirit. You are loved by your angels. You are loved by your ancestors. If you have loved ones that have crossed, they are with you always. They love you so much, and they're always rooting for you. They're cheering for you. They are your cheer squad. They want you to be happy. They want you to be loved. They want you to feel accepted in life, and they are always there for you. So that's a very, very important one. You are loved and you are wanted. You most certainly are. So please don't forget that. The times when you feel alone, you feel abandoned, you feel like you've got no one on your side, no one backing you, Spirit is always backing you. Spirit is there for you. Spirit believes in you. Spirit is always backing you, and Spirit loves you. So always remember that. That's very important. And the last message that I have for you is, the light will guide you. And that is so true. Every one of us has light within. It's that spark. It's that joy that we have inside us. It's what makes us who we are. And part of that light is Spirit. Spirit lives within us, and Spirit is there to guide us in every way possible. So that's another important one to remember. The light will guide you. So whenever you're feeling lost, you're feeling like you don't know where to turn next, you're just feeling as though you're walking in a fog or in a thick mist, remember that your inner light will guide the way. So talk to Spirit. Spirit wants you to talk. Spirit is always there, always waiting, always listening. So if there's things on your mind, there's things that you're worried about, talk to Spirit, because Spirit is there and Spirit will help you. Trust your intuition. Trust that Spirit will guide the way. because Spirit never fails. So that's another important one to remember. So they are the messages for you, for not only for this coming week, but for always. The light will guide you. You are loved and wanted. Listen to the voice within. You will be made whole. Your wounds will heal and you will be made whole. I am always with you. The divine Spirit is always with you. Fear nothing. Don't let fear hold you back and stop you from achieving wonderful things in life. Trust yourself. Another very important one. And of course, last but not least, love. Not only share and show love to others, but love yourself. That's very important. Make sure that you give yourself plenty of love. So they are wonderful messages, and I thank you, Spirit, for giving me these messages that I can share with all those Libras out there. And I think some wonderful things for us to work on, not only for this coming week, but in the coming months ahead. I think excellent challenges there. So I was very, very happy and inspired to receive those messages. We're also going to do a tea reading. So I have already meditated on this cup, and have spoken to Spirit about different things. So we're going to look at what you've got coming in the week ahead. Not only the week ahead, but I'm getting maybe the next 2 or 3 weeks. So I'll hold it up. The light's probably not that great, but if you can see here, we have a very large sack of money. This represents a very big bag of money. So I definitely see prosperity here, and I see financial matters changing. So for those of you who have been going through financial hardships, really struggling to make ends meet, I would not be worrying about it, because look at the size of that motherfucker there. That is fucking huge. Excuse the French, but I think it's appropriate for this reading. It is very big indeed. So those of you who have been worrying about money, fear not, my friends. Things are going to be turning for the better. I see a very large bag of money here. Also, my intuition is telling me that you do have, point to it here, down at the bottom, there is a mountain here, quite a large mountain, and that just represents the obstacles and the challenges that you have in life, which is not a big deal. I mean, that's just part of life. We all have challenges and hurdles that we have to tackle. Obstacles will get in your way from time to time, but you keep charging ahead, you keep moving forward, and that's just life. That's just being alive. That's just living. I mean, it's not all smooth sailing. It just isn't. From time to time, you'll be given hurdles and obstacles that you have to learn to get over, but there most certainly will always be a lesson at the end of it. So I do see a mountain coming up there. I also see, I think some of you, or might be, I'm not sure, I see a Scotty dog here. I don't really know much about Scotty dogs, but there's definitely a Scotty dog at the bottom. So if some of you are thinking about getting a pet, have been looking at particular breeds of dogs, or if you've been wanting a particular breed of dog, you'll definitely will be getting that dog, I can see, in the next couple of weeks. So if you've been waiting on a Scotty dog pup, I can definitely see that you will be bringing home one of those. So you're very lucky. How cool is that? They are such cute dogs. I also can see in here there are some birds at the bottom. So some of you will be receiving either emails, or you could even receive an actual physical letter in the post, which is pretty rare these days. Most of the time it's emails, but it's always nice to receive a letter. So there'll be some important news coming your way, something I feel very exciting, something that you've been waiting for. It could be anything. It could be the results to a test that you've been waiting for. It could be to do with your higher education. It could be to do with passing your driver's test. I do see that there. or it could be some good news about some of you have been really paying attention to your health, having checkups with your GP. So you've got some good results there coming in the mail also, which is really, really good to see. I also see here, I see a vehicle. So for those of you who are thinking about buying a new car, or perhaps have been wanting a new car for quite some time and have been waiting for the funds to come in so you're able to do that, that is something that I can see you'll definitely be doing. So well, as I said here, look at this massive bag of money, this big bag of loot here. You will definitely have the funds to purchase a new car, a new family car that you can fit the kids in. So that's something to be really excited about, especially if that's something that you've been wanting for a long, long time. I can see good things for you, Libras. Nothing to worry about. I can see family get-togethers in the bottom. I can see people standing around each other. It looks like some sort of celebration. So I can see good things coming in the next couple of weeks. I can see lots of flowers here. So it looks like a lot of you have been spending a lot of time outdoors. You particularly, I think parks or dog parks. I can see there's 2 dogs at the bottom there. So those of you who like to get out and not just take your dog for a walk around the block, but some of you are close to actual dog parks that are specifically for not only people that like to walk their dog and play with their dogs, but puppy school. That's what I can see, people who are getting their puppies trained at the moment. I can see that there. So going for lots of walks, enjoying lots of sunshine and getting out into nature. So good things happening in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Definitely cannot see anything foreshadowing here. Everything looks nice. Everything looks good. There is one thing, as I mentioned about results or a letter coming in the mail. Some of you need, I'm not even going to mention this because I'm getting this right now. Some of you need to have checkups. You just need to have an examination, have your blood pressure checked, things like that. It's good to keep an eye on your health, make sure that everything is as it should be. So, make an appointment with your doctor and go and see your doctor. Make sure that you're eating well, that you're not staying up too late watching, too much crap, too much shit on Netflix. I mean, we all do it. I do it all the time. I'm a night shift worker and I have horrendous hours, but yet I still sit there and watch crap on Netflix. So make sure that you set a time for yourself, that you turn it off, you put social media to a side, and that you get a good night's sleep, because it's so important. You really do need to make sure that you do that, that you get plenty of rest so you feel fresh and ready to start your new day. Okay, well, we're going to leave the tea reading at that, and we're going to get on with some cards and see what Spirit has in store for us today. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. Thank you, angels. Thank you for joining us here this morning. I would love some messages, please. Some peace of mind, some clarity of mind for my dear Libras for this week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. And as you know, Spirit, you are always welcome in this space. Thank you for being here with me and for sharing these messages, not only with me, but for all the Libras out there who are watching. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guide. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit. Any messages for Libras for this oncoming week? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. And we've got one that's flipped out. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else for Libra, please? Messages that Libra needs to know for the oncoming week. Messages, downloads. What's happening for Libra, please? For the beginning of a brand new week. A brand new week, Spirit. Any messages? Thank you. And another one. We've got 2 cards that have flipped. Oh my God, we've got 2. Hang on. There's 2 there. We've got 1 down here. Well. We have the 4 of Wands. Oh, I've got chills. I'm really excited. This is a really great card. It's it's a magic card. We've got celebration, we've got a castle in the background, we've got a garland up here, and oh my god, like the hair is standing up on my fucking arms right now. What did I say? What did I say? Bag of money there. Oh my fucking god, look at that. Big bag of money, big bag of loot. Prosperity, my friends. Prosperity, my friends. My people out there, don't worry about money. Like, the money is there. Accept it, claim it, it's yours. Good things ahead. You've got this wonderful castle. You've got people celebrating. You're going to be celebrating with loved ones, with friends. Happy, happy times ahead. So, very, very fortunate indeed. I mean, it's all smiles from here on up. I would not be worrying about a damn thing. And you don't need to worry anyway. Even if you are having, you are having financial troubles, which most of us do from time to time. I mean, that's just life. Life's not always smooth sailing. But Spirit has you back. Remember that. Your needs will be met. You do not have to worry. Just whatever concerns you have, give it to Spirit. Thank Spirit for the abundance, and Spirit will look after you. Spirit is always there. I keep saying he. I don't know why I keep saying that, but, Spirit is there through good times and bad, and Spirit wants you to talk. Talk to Spirit. Spirit wants to know your concerns, your worries, because Spirit is there at the end of the day to help and to guide you and to give you everything that not only that you need, but what you desire. So fantastic. Oh my fucking god, what a great card. Yay, that's a good one. So we also have the Knight of Pentacles here. I'm getting a very strong male energy here. This is someone in your life that you know. This particular person is actually quite obsessed with money. This person is very influential in business, I'm picking up. It could be someone in real estate. It could be someone in the stock market, but it's definitely someone that you know. It could be someone who also might persuade you to invest in property, or something like that. So, I feel for some of you, you will know who this male energy is. So perhaps you will. I feel like this person is trustworthy. They're not shady or sly or devious in any way. This person is a workaholic. Money is everything to them, and investment is something that they take in high regard. They spend a lot of time investing in properties and in business and various things. So this is someone, if it's not someone that you know already, it's someone who you're going to come across very, very soon, who I do feel is linked to this card here. The Four of Wands, which, oh my god, is like one of the best cards apart from the Sun. So that's really, really exciting. The next card we have is the World, which is a really great card. I feel that the world's just everything. It's your heart's desires. It's everything that you could ever want. It's personal freedom. It's achievement. It's success. It's triumph. It's victory. It's every good thing rolled into one. And this is what you've got waiting for you. It's here. It's here. This one is here. Like, it's all here. It's all here waiting. All you have to do is embrace it. Embrace it. Thank Spirit for it. Claim the abundance, because it is yours. And there are so many good things waiting for you. Truly, truly there are. You just as I say, have the faith. Have the faith and know that these good things are on their way to you. So very, very good cards indeed. Well, this has actually been quite a long reading, but we're going to see if there's anything else. Spirit has had quite a lot to say this morning, so we'll see if there's anything else. Anything else for Libra, please, Spirit. Anything for the next couple of weeks, for the month of June. Anything that you would like to say would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. Thank you, angels. Anything for Libra. Anything at all. Anything else that Libra needs to know would be greatly appreciated. And there we go. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. Hold that up there so you can see. And what my intuition is picking up with this, This also, for me, this describes a personality. It also describes you at times. It's also generosity coming from the divine. It's also divine protection as well. Swords represent protection. They represent someone who guards you at all costs. And it's also someone who is not only your protector and your guard, but someone who is going to be bringing you great fortune. As we see, there is a crown on the tip of the sword, and there's also a garland there. Garlands represent celebration. We put garlands up at Christmas time. We put garlands up at Easter. I know in Victorian times, for birthday celebrations, they would often put up garlands that they would make with pretty flowers. So garlands represent celebration and good times, victory, basically. So not only have you got your protector there from the divine, from your guides, but you've also got this crown of victory. You have won. You have triumphed. You have been successful. You've won. So all those people who told you that you would not succeed, that you couldn't do it, well, they've got egg on their face, haven't they? Because you've won. And not only have you won and succeeded right through to the very end, but you've had spirit by your side the entire time, who is always guarding you, always protecting you against those negative energies and those negative influences, and spirit has always got your back. So thank you, spirit. That's just amazing. That's just so amazing to me. We look here, we've got the world. We've got the Ace of Swords, that crown, and that sword that is always guarding you, always protecting you. We have the Four of Wands, the celebrationary card there, with success and prosperity, family, celebrations, and we also have the Knight of Pentacles. So overall, I think it's very, very good indeed. I know the card reading is quite short, but I had those messages that I really wanted to get out to you all. I think that was very, very important, and this video has gone on actually for quite a long time. So I'm going to say thank you for joining me for this divine reading this morning. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. Once again, thank you for checking out this video. Feel free to comment. I would love to hear from you, and if there's anything that is happening in your life, I would love to hear about it. If you've received any special messages from spirit or from your guides, please feel free to comment down below, because I would love to hear all about it. Thank you once again for joining me, and as always, my dear Libras, take care, be kind to yourself, love yourself, and as always, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.